And if you thought today's weather was nice, just wait until tomorrow. But while you're waiting, you can watch Tom Skilling's forecast. Here he is.
I hope so anyway, Pat. And if you think tomorrow's weather is going to be nice, wait till Saturday. It gets better. And if you think Saturday's nice, Sunday might be just as nice, too. Nice weather in Chicago today. The 60-degree line came up to Quincy. 65, I make that 70 today at St. Louis. But a little bit of a lake breeze here in the northeastern corner of the state kept us from getting quite up to 60 degrees. We hit 51 at O'Hare, but there were mid-50s inland. But wait now, the warm air is coming. It's right on schedule. Seems to be developing just as it should. Tomorrow, there will be a band of 60s in our area of Illinois, 70s to the west. These are indeed unseasonable 80s out to the west in the Plain States and the western Rockies, or eastern Rockies. And it looks like the 80s continue there on Saturday as the 70s swell into Chicago and 60s run up into northern Wisconsin and Michigan. In fact, over the next 5 days, here's the way we're calling it. 63 tomorrow, 71 Saturday, 70 on Sunday. Then look out, because the bottom drops out. A shallow but intense area of cold air will come in and turn the winds off the lake on Monday and Tuesday. And there's a chance of a little drizzle or some rain at that time, so spring comes abruptly, at least temporarily, to an end at that time. Now, for our 71 the day after tomorrow, two things have absolutely got to happen, otherwise we'll only hit lower mid-60s around here. One, there's got to be bright sun. We can't have any surprise high or mid-level clouds, or any kind of cloud cover for that matter, and we just can't get a lake breeze. Neither of these things are expected to happen, so it looks now like the 71 Saturday, which by the way would be a new record, is coming in. The first push of warm air came through with this cloud cover last night, and you can see there are some high clouds coming in later tonight that will keep the temperatures from dropping quite as much. But basically, from our area westward to the big storm on the west coast, gorgeous sunny weather. The main storm track is through Canada, and there's bitterly cold air up to the north of that. But it's the area of the west that's really getting hard hit with heavy weather. In fact, 5 to 6 inches of rain in the Los Angeles area tonight. 6 inches have already come down in San Francisco. And this is a very divided hemispheric weather pattern sets up. We have record warmth all through the lower 48 United States, while there's bitter cold up here to the north. Look at the highs today. 70s in St. Louis, at Des Moines, 71 up toward Bismarck, North Dakota, and 73 at Havre, Montana. These 70s contrast with readings as much as 38 degrees below zero up here just a couple hundred miles to the north. That means there's a 125-degree temperature spread between the warm air we're going to get into the next couple of days and the cold air to the north. Now, for the moment, that's all well and good because the westerly winds keep the cold air at bay. However, this cold air will come down, and because of that tremendous temperature difference, we're going to really turn cooler as this stuff spills in, probably to reach our area on Monday. Right now, it's 43 still at O'Hare with 30s around the rest of the area after today's 51-degree temperature. Winds east at 15. Humidity, wind chill tonight, only 26 degrees. Indoor humidity at 29%. And tomorrow, sunny skies all the way west to the Rocky Mountains. It looks beautiful. No rain here, as we say, till Sunday night and Monday. So several high clouds tonight. Hazy, lows down to 34, light variable winds. A patch or two of fog is not inconceivable in the outlying areas. Tomorrow, though, partly sunny, hazy, warmer, high 63. South-southwest winds should send the warmth up to the lakefront. Fair, mild, and hazy, 41 tomorrow night. Again, a light south wind, and then a strong south wind on Saturday, powering our temperatures up toward the record high of 71. Mostly sunny skies, and winds gusty to 22 from the southwest. It looks partly sunny, at least on Sunday, too, Pat, with a 70. Then, as we say, the cold front hits Sunday night.
You said we're going to bottom out. That's right. Yeah. We should enjoy our 2 days.
Enjoy it. It's too early for it to be this warm. You know this can't last. But we have a couple of really unseasonable 30 to 40 above, 30 degree above normal days coming up here.
Now, is that because of El Nino? Or?
El Nino, that's right. The warm-up of the Pacific Ocean. That's becoming a very popular term around Chicago because each winter that we've had it so far, we've had some unseasonably mild weather around here.
So that has happened then, what, for the last few years?
Well, actually, it happened this past winter, and it happened 3 years ago in the winter of 82, 83. That was the year that Chicagoans remember the 65-degree Christmas.
So it's intermittent then?
That's right. That's right. That warm-up of the Pacific Ocean heats the air over it, and then that air goes on to cross North America, and it just holds the Arctic air at bay, and that probably produces a pretty favorable winter in the eyes of most people, unless you're a snowmobiler or a skier. Then you don't like it.
Well, there's always next year, folks, so don't get too angry at it.
That's right. And there's still a foot of snow more up in upper Michigan on the ground, though it will be melting this weekend slowly, too.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Tom,
okay,
for that wonderful forecast.
It's nice.